Students, we have to study our first chapter, matter in our surrounding. In this chapter, we learn about matter, its type and usage. First, we define matter. Anything which occupies space and have mass is called matter. Anything which occupies space and have mass is called matter. Or you can say anything which have mass and volume is called matter. All forms of matter consist of tiny particles. It means the particles of matter are very small. This is also called the physical nature of matter. Physical nature of matter states that matter consists of very tiny particles. Next, characteristics of particles of matter. Characteristics of particles of matter explains especially the particle of matter are very small. First characteristic, the particles of matter are very small. Second, the particles of matter have spaces between them. The particles of matter have spaces between them. Look here, if the matter is solid, then it has minimum space. If the matter is liquid, then it has somewhat greater space, and if it is a gas, then it has maximum space. It means all forms of matter have spaces between them. Third characteristic, the particles of matter are constantly moving. It means particles of matter usually attract each other. In solids, particles of matters are very close because they attract with each other to maximum attraction force. That is why the position of particles in solids is fixed, whereas in gases the particles of matter attract very less attraction force. That is why they have maximum spaces, whereas in liquids the particles of matter attracts with each other through average forces. That is why they have average spaces between them. Now we have to study physical classification of matter. Matters are classified into primarily three states. First state is solid, second one is liquid, and third one is gas. In solids, the attraction force between particles is maximum. That is why the particles have fixed position. The particles have fixed positions and they do not move from their mean position. They can only vibrate from their mean position. It means the constituent particles occupy fixed position in solids. That is why they rigid. That is why the particles of solids are rigid. They are hard and they have minimum interparticle spaces. Solids have minimum interparticle spaces, and also they possess fixed shape and size. Solid possess fixed shape and size. It means the shape and size of solids are fixed, whereas in cases of liquids, the particles have average distances between them. It means the spaces between the particles of a liquid is more than solids, but it is lesser than gases. That is why I maintain liquids have average spaces between their particles. The liquids flow by forming layers because the particles of liquid attract each other. If one particle moves forward, then other particles attracted by the moving particles. That is why all the particles flow by forming a. They do not have fixed shape, but their size are fixed. That is why they tend to occupy the shape of a container in which they are filled. It means the shape of liquid is not fixed, but the size or volume of a liquid is fixed. Now we come on the gases. Gases have minimum spaces between them. Gases have minimum spaces between their particles. That is why the particles of a gas move very fastly, and they have. Now we come on the third state of matter, which is gaseous state. The particles of gas have maximum spaces between them. That is why the attraction force between gaseous particles are very less. Therefore, they move very fastly, and they are usually in the state of continuous motion. That is why they do not have fixed shape and size. Gases can fill container easily, whereas solid and liquid cannot fill container. Because gases have not fixed volume, whereas solids and liquid have fixed volume.